Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. I have a great video for you today. Happy Halloween. It's October 31st. We've got big EIDL news based on a conversation I had with an SBA loan officer on Friday. Plus, House Democrats think they'll pass both the infrastructure and safety net bills. That's nearly $3 trillion on Tuesday. I'll talk about that likelihood. Plus, I have an important Halloween question I'll ask in 30 seconds. Thanks for tuning in, hitting subscribe, joining our community, and giving this video a like so more people see it. Most importantly, I will keep today's video short, so be sure to watch until the end. Quick Halloween question for my dog, Isla. You get to choose the costume she's wearing this year. Should she go with the lion costume here? This has been a classic for a few years now. Or should she go with the Chewbacca costume? Isla, look at the camera. Here's how it looks, full decked out, Chewbacca. Should she go with Chewbacca or the lion costume? Comment below. I'll share in tomorrow's video which one we go with for her. Okay, first the big news we heard from the SBA loan officer on Friday. As long as you apply for EIDL funding by December 31st, you are good. The SBA expects to be reviewing things into January. That includes applying for an initial EIDL loan or EIDL loan increase by December 31st at midnight, 11:59, let's assume Eastern time. But the main point there is that today marks 2 months left in the EIDL program. We heard from the loan officer there's around $100 billion plus left in this program. There is plenty of funding. The moral of the story is if you're a business, entrepreneur, sole proprietor, independent contractor, have any 1099 income that you had in 2019 or 2018 or 2017, because in some cases they can review your tax transcripts prior to 2019 if 2019 was an anomaly for you. So probably if you're watching this, you've already thought about it, explored all your options. Yesterday I put up EIDLquiz.com. That's EIDLquiz.com. It's a 30-second EIDL and funding quiz. You can go through, put down your type of business, what best describes your EIDL funding situation, how much additional EIDL funding you're looking for, if you've analyzed your cash flow for EIDL or increases or not, how much additional funding are you looking for in the next 6 to 12 months besides EIDL funding, you can mark that down, and how much annual revenue approximately does your business do, and how would you describe your current funding situation, 10 being in dire need, 1 meaning you don't need funding, 5 somewhere in the middle. That's basically it. Then we'll tell you if you're a good candidate or not for additional funding, not only EIDL funding, but other funding as well. And of course, we'll link to our one-on-one help. And we're honest with you, if you don't have any revenue, you're probably not a good candidate, but hey, we're open to working with you if that's your situation. We'll be frank with you, and wherever you're at, we can help you. Again, at the end of this quiz, you can book personalized one-on-one support. We have 5 spots open tomorrow, a few on Tuesday, a few on Wednesday. So the quiz is at EIDLquiz.com. If you want to skip the quiz and just get one-on-one funding help, go to EIDL.me. Okay, here is the news from yesterday, whether you believe it or not. From NBC, House Democrats, Tuesday vote on both infrastructure and safety net bills. The secondary title here, it's an ambitious timeline, but progressive and moderate lawmakers are on board. As we know, we're really only talking about 4 or 5 key people. On the moderate Democratic side, Manchin and Sinema. On the progressive side, a couple in the House and a couple in the Senate. Those are the 2 ends of the spectrum. Basically, if Democrats can say, look, we're getting everyone aligned, they can pass both. According to this, they are finishing the $1.75 trillion bill today. That's their goal. Then they'll send it to the Rules Committee for approval on Monday and hold final votes in the full House on Tuesday. Now, I'm going to put up a poll here on YouTube in a few minutes to see, do you believe that or not? Do you actually think a vote will happen on Tuesday? It'd be a good measure of how optimistic our viewers are. The quote here is, the timeline is ambitious. Lawmakers are still revising the safety net package to win the support of nearly every Democrat in the House and all 50 Democrats in the Senate. Here's the main takeaway. The new self-imposed deadline is an attempt to hasten the negotiations and finish the bill quickly. As I mentioned, it's all self-imposed forcing functions. They tried to play on Biden going to Europe ahead of the climate conference as a reason to vote on Thursday before he left, maybe get him to sign it into law before he flies away. Now they're saying Tuesday. If Tuesday slips, there's probably going to be some reason to get a vote on Thursday or Friday. Biden is in Glasgow today trying to convince the world that the U.S. can lead on climate change. The summit is sponsored by the UN, begins today, provides a stage for world leaders to pledge their national commitments to stem global warming. Of course, that's why he wanted to get this passed before he left. It would be some nice talking points in Glasgow at the conference. Notably, China is not attending. So in the lead up to the summit, more than 140 countries, including major emitters such as Japan and Brazil, have announced more aggressive commitments to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. Biden earlier this year committed to cut U.S. emissions 50 to 52% below 2005 levels by 2025. The U.S. isn't certain to meet a lower interim target set by Obama. In the social policy and climate change bill, there's about $500 billion to reduce U.S. emissions as part of the larger $1.75 trillion framework. The question is, will this pass this week or not? Thanks for tuning into this quick video. Most importantly, vote on Isla's Halloween costume, lion or Chewbacca. Leave it in the comments. Feel free to share if you're celebrating Halloween, what you're dressing up as. If you're looking into EIDL help or funding help, go to EIDLquiz.com to learn a little bit more and decide if personalized support is right for you. Have a great last day of October. Stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.